என்ன பிரச்சனை கேமரா?
கேமரா தான் ப்ராப்ளம் இருக்குது. ஸ்க்ரீன் இல்லை. ஷேர் ஸ்க்ரீன் கேமரா பண்ணுங்க.
இல்லை கேமரா
ಇಲ್ಲ ಆರ್ಜಿನಲ್ ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾಗಿದೆ ಕ್ಯಾಮರಾ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಆಗ್ತಿರೋದು. ಟೀಮ್ಸ್ ಕಾಲ್ ತಗೊಂಡಾಗೆಲ್ಲ ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾಗಿತ್ತು ಕನೆಕ್ಟ್. ವಿಡಿಯೋ ಪ್ರಿವ್ಯೂ ಆಗ್ತಿದೆ.
Now let's begin today's celebration in the most beautiful way possible. Please join me in welcoming our Kirian team on the stage.
ವಿಡಿಯೋ ಪ್ರಿವ್ಯೂ ಆಗ್ತಿದೆ.
Hare Krishna. Good morning, all.
ತಿರ್ಗ ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ರನ್ನಿಂಗ್ ಅಂತ ಬರ್ತಿದೆ.
ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ಗ್ರೌಂಡ್ ಎಲ್ಲ
ರನ್ನಿಂಗ್
Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Krishnaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Iti Namine Vishnupadaya Krishna Krishnaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Iti Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Vashyadvarishakarine
கண்டங்களா நம்ம ஹலோ ட்ராப் பண்ணியாச்சா? வீடியோ ப்ரிவ்யூ கரெக்டாಗಿದೆ.
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Namaste Narasimhaya
Namaste Narasimhaya,
Jai Jagadish Hare Jai Jagadish Hare Jai Jagadish Hare Thank you so much.
Let's give our Kirtan team a big round of applause. As we conclude this celebration, we now invite our colleague Vidya Shri on the stage for a special welcome dance performance. Please cheer her up with a big round of applause.
ரசிகர்
Thank you, Vishnu, for this beautiful performance full of grace. And now, as we move from inspiration to reflection, we enter the next chapter of our town hall, the trust we carry. For 25 years, our organization has earned trust through consistent actions, resilient leadership, and an unwavering commitment to serve our children. It is my privilege to invite Sridhar sir on the stage to share his reflection and guide us towards
சார் இது
a year ahead.
டவுன் நம்பருக்கு அதை
Please
ஓகே
welcome Mr.
தமிழ் கிரியேட் பண்ணி எல்லாமே இதில் இருக்குது இப்போ தமிழ்
டைமிங் இருக்கு
அது பரவாயில்ல தமிழ் பிரம்ம
Hare Krishna, good morning to all of you. You know, I loved it when we started the program 9:30 sharp, right? Thanks to all of you for making sure that we start the program at 9:30. And I think I will specifically call out Cheetah for that wonderful video.
ஆல்ரெடி இது பண்ணியிருக்காரு
Cheetah and his team. You know, a week or 2 weeks back, I was speaking to our new joinees. And I always love that interaction, and Lakshmi does a great job of curating it. So, and one question which I ask to all the new joinees is, why have you joined Akshay Patra? So one of them stood up and talked about her life, and then she said, I'm a beneficiary of Akshay Patra. Nandini, can you please get up? This is life coming full circle for us. And this is the true testament of all the good work which each one of you is doing. So thank you. And thank you, Nandini, for reposing trust on Akshay Patra. So I have few slides to share. Where should I point this here? Yes. So team, this is our 25th stroke 26th year. Why I'm saying 25th stroke 26? Because we started feeding from 2000, but we got registered in 2001. So we have two silver jubilee years. Okay? So if you look at last 2 decades of Akshay Patra, which I had the fortune of being there, something stands out. I was just reflecting, what is that? Those few things are very remarkable about Akshay Patra. One is, of course, His mercy, Krishna's mercy. And second is, we are carrying forward the vision of His pure devotee, Swami Srila Prabhupada, whose visionary seed is Akshay Patra. And then things like focus, confluence of missionaries and professionals. But something very striking, apart from all of this, is this. So let me talk, when I was reflecting over 2 decades of journey, when I'm saying 2 decades, I have spent 2 decades here. The big C, and I have purposely requested my colleague Vivek to make it big. The first C is culture. And team, culture eats strategy for breakfast. So the best of the companies who have great strategy but don't have culture eventually fail. Either they fail, or the leadership is frustrated, or they make the teams frustrated. But somehow Akshay Patra, thanks to all of you, has ensured that culture, we strive. I'm not saying we have arrived there, but we are getting there. And we have started measuring culture in the last maybe about 10 years or so. There is a conscious, very consciously we are measuring culture in Akshay Patra. One is Great Place to Work certification, books like, or guidance document like the Akshay Patra Way. So culture is something which is extremely, extremely important for us. And this is the foundation of this great organization. Okay? The second one, you must have seen every now and then we talk of initiatives. Today, as we speak, thanks to leaders like Jay and all the team members from his team and all the team members here, we do about 2,500, correct me if I'm wrong, about 2,000 plus Kaizen Thunders. Am I right, Jay? We do about 60, 65 Six Sigma projects. So these are all initiatives. And if you have seen, for the past some years, we have been encouraging employees to take initiatives on various areas. Either they could be leading initiatives or they're part of an initiative. So these 2 things, culture and initiatives, have brought Akshay Patra where it is today, apart from His grace. Do you agree with me? Right? In fact, many a times I have come across very good performers who have left Akshay Patra. After some years, they message me, Sridhar, can I come back? And that's because of the culture of this organization, which each one of you is what for this culture? Can you make a guess? You're all brand ambassadors of Akshay Patra, right? You're the custodian of culture of Akshay Patra. Any great organization, any organization which has been there for 100 years, 150 years, 200 years, you will see the core will be very strong culture, the people culture. The way we respect people, the way we deal with people who may not be in a powerful position, how kind we are to them, how compassionate we are to them. So Akshay Patra is striving in that direction. That's why I put 2 ticks. The third I will come later. Okay? So where we are currently, some time back, I think some years back, I used to tell Ab Delhi Dur Nahi. Because in Delhi we tried several times and failed, and finally we came to Delhi. Normally when people try to rule, they try to capture Delhi, right? So Akshay Patra captured finally Delhi. Now we have gone beyond. We are going to come to the topmost tip of India. Our kitchen at Khatra is going to start soon. In the 6 months time, Bhumi has happened. Okay, so kitchen at Khatra will start. Then Leh and Ladakh. Now, if some people have seen 3 Idiots movie, right? They're going to go there, Leh and Ladakh. So conversations are on for getting land. Mostly we'll get there. Okay, so we'll have Akshay Patra flag flying high in the northernmost tip of India. Okay. In fact, I was for pilgrimage. I went a few days back to Badrinath. There I saw the first tea shop of India. Okay, and the first village of India. They claim that because it was an ancient place again. So this will be like the northernmost tip where Akshay Patra's flag will be hoisted high. Other details, 16 states, 3 union territories, right? And morning nutrition, because many of the children, in spite of we giving an unlimited food for education, many of the kids come to school hungry. So morning nutrition, within a short period of I think 15 months or 16 months, we have peaked at 1 million servings every day. 1 million children are getting covered. And on average, we do about 800,000 every day now. And in Assam, I'm told 15,000 more children have joined because the school because we're giving morning nutrition. And we have very ambitious plans for morning nutrition. As of now, we have a combination of cooked one and dry snack. But eventually, we will be giving. How many of us have dry snack for morning breakfast? None of us have. So we can't give it to our children, right? So soon we will be shifting to cooked. So idli, dosa, poha. So that plan is on, but very commendable effort on the part of our operations team, even to initiate morning nutrition and scaling it up at such a short period of time. So again, we are continually improving organization. So from dry snack, we will move to cooked breakfast, okay, which will be cooked in our kitchens. Where we want to be, so we want to serve in 1 year once entire India. 1.4 billion servings by, I think the population of India is coming down because of various reasons. So I think by 2030, still the population of India will be 1.4 billion. And Akshay Patra by 2030 would have served 1.4 billion servings. So we want to do 3, the emphasis is going to be more on morning nutrition. This also de-risks Akshay Patra to a large extent. And of course, we'll continue with our flagship program of feeding school lunches. Okay. So, you would have seen this Monday motivation, which I requested Mukesh, and religiously he made sure, and Jeetanti made sure that one poster child was grown up, was done well. You see that. If you see a common thread in Monday motivation, you will see the kid is talking about scholarship. So we are currently, numbers maybe here or there, a little bit, 5%, 10% here or there, but we have disbursed scholarship worth about 3 crores in the last year. And the plan is to disburse 100 crores by 5 years' time. So one of my dreams, which I shared with some of you, is we should get 10,000 of our beneficiaries who have done very well, who have been our scholarship beneficiaries, who have done very well on beneficiaries. On, as you know, is pride and envy. And the Prime Minister comes, hopefully is there by the time. The Prime Minister comes and sees an aerial view and sees Akshay Patra formation. And all youngsters, they are waving flags of Akshay Patra to the Manindya flag, of course. So that should happen. Do you think it will happen?
Yes.
Yes. Right? So 100 crores 5 years is what we're looking for. So 30x or 33x in the next 5 years' time is what we're looking for. So Chandrani and team, we have a well, Chandrani. Great job cut out for you. A new product being given to you. Of course, you are already trying for it, but probably we may have to look for a new vertical, called the scholarship vertical, be a partner. Okay, so that's some of the things which I want to share with you. So, if you look at Akshay Patra in the last 25 years, let's say last year, we have traveled 25 years. Some of you may not be knowing, we are the country's largest not-for-profit across all verticals. Okay? They're larger than, they're not larger than Tata, but they're larger than Tata Trust in terms of disbursement. Of course, we are world's largest not-for-profit run school meal program, and that should give us a lot of pride, but at the same time, should make us more humble. Okay. So, if you analyze last many years' data, especially last year's data, because the most recent, Akshay Patra overall raised 1,032 crores. Out of which about 529 or 530 crores came from the government, and 503 crores came from fundraising. Out of which 2/3 came from corporate institutions. Then we have digital marketing, we have direct marketing, we have telemarketing, we have US, UK. We have opened a chapter in Singapore. We are soon going to open a chapter in Melbourne. We are opening a chapter in Dubai. So if you look at all of this, the contribution from institutional funders, when I say institutional funders, these are foundations based in the United States and UK, Europe, who give large grants. For example, a Rockefeller Foundation, Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. Some years back, Mackenzie Scott, who's ex-wife of Jeff Bezos, she wanted to come to India. She was disbursing huge amount of money. In fact, she has given $24 billion in the last few years in charity. So she came to India. There's a big organization which wanted to, told her about us. And she said, I want to support Akshay Patra. And the organization told me, Sridhar, Akshay Patra is on the top of the list for receipt of the funds. Unfortunately, we were going through a tough phase at that time. And we did not qualify because we didn't have annual report. Okay, that was a tough phase of Akshay Patra, as many of you know. And unknown organizations got 200 crores. If Akshay Patra had, at the time managed it well, or maybe even before, we would have easily got there maybe 300 to 500 crores. Okay. 1 year later, Mackenzie Scott's organization came back again and asked us, do you have your annual report ready? And we didn't have. Okay. So they said, okay, no issues, and they went back. But at that time, I remembered that this is a field we should be getting in big time. So this field is called institutional fundraising. So this is not corporate, direct marketing, telemarketing. No. It's a very new area. The language is different. The pitch is different. The way we write proposals are different. And predominantly, most of these donors are from United States and from Europe, and to some extent in other, let's say maybe Canada and all that. So Akshay Patra has decided to start a new vertical called institutional fundraising. And thanks to my colleague Mukesh and Srikanth, we have hired the institutional fundraising head. And by design, we have ensured that it is she. Okay? All right? I was telling, I think, Aarti or someone, the gender of Akshay Patra is female. Okay? We are a compassionate organization. We are a caring organization. We care for our people. We are not loud. We are not an organization. Of course, media sometimes makes us very manly. Okay? But our gender is like a gender of a ship. Right? She is our gender. Okay? So, coming back to the institutional fund, so we have hired the institutional fundraising head. Hopefully, I'm keeping my fingers crossed because we have had fiascos whenever I've announced in the past. Okay, so hopefully she joins us. Apart from so one of the important aspects of institutional fundraising is donors expect you to prove your impact. So Akshay Patra is going to set up a monitoring and evaluation organization or division. And we have hired a consultant for that. And hopefully she starts working from 1st of July. So monitoring and evaluation will precede the institutional fundraising vertical of Akshay Patra. And it will open up huge opportunities for us. I'll talk about those. And it will also elevate Akshay Patra's pitch for fundraising and whenever we go out and talk, because the lens with which we will see will be very different. Okay? So these are some of the reasons why, which you have read, why we are getting into. This is the opportunity landscape on a very conservative basis. So there is $53 million of opportunity for an organization like Akshay Patra in the space which we are in, with our boundary conditions that we don't give onion, garlic, no eggs, no meat, no tea, no coffee. Okay, very few is left, but in that it is $53 million. Okay, so $53 million of opportunity, this is growing. And these are the potential foundations which, where Akshay Patra, this is the partial list, where Akshay Patra stands a great chance. Now, even if you are able to crack one of the 20 or 25, it will be typically a normal ticket size is $5 million, $5 million and above. It goes up to $100 million. There are organizations which get $100 million. In fact, many years back, Akshay Patra did qualify. We went up to the finals, and the prize was $100 million change. We went up to the finals twice and failed. Okay, but we learned. So this is the new initiative which Akshay Patra is going to start. Hopefully things go with all your blessings. I think we'll do well here. Okay. So the summary of institutional fundraising, just for in a layman term, because we always believe in Akshay Patra that we have to keep things simple. So we feed 2.35 million children every day, right? So the concept which we are working on, and we work with one of the topmost consulting firm in the world for not-for-profits called Bridgespan. So Akshay Patra, with its 2.35 million beneficiaries, will act as a lab. And the country with 110 million beneficiaries will act as a factory. So typically what happens in a factory kind of a situation, you test the things in the lab and then bring it to the factory, right? So that is what Akshay Patra is trying to do. This is a recommendation of Bridgespan, which is started by one of the Harvard Business School professors, and he's a big fan of Akshay Patra. In fact, the senior partner told me, so Bridgespan is #1 not-for-profit consulting firm in the world. Started by Bain guys, former professor of Harvard Business School. So his senior partner came and visited us. So Jeff Barak is a big supporter of Akshay Patra, the founder. So his senior partner told us, Sridhar, do you know the reason why Brisbane came to India? Because we saw Akshay Patra in India. Akshay Patra was the motivation for Brisbane to come to India. This was told to us by the senior partner of Brisbane, who worked on the other case. So what we are going to do is, we are going to take up pilots where we will measure baseline, midline, endline, longitudinal study, etc. and pilot those in the lab that is Akshay Patra, portion of the lab or the complete lab maybe, and then we can scale it up within. And there are funders to fund the pilot. So pilot will get funded where we will have, I'll share those pilots with you, some of them. And out of maybe 10 or 8 pilots which we look for, we may look at 2 or 3 and then scale it up. And then after we do that, we will go to the government and tell that we have experimented this and it works very well. This is the impact of the program, what we have undertaken. Why don't you take it up across the country? And we're happy to partner with you. So that's the strategy in few lines, which I want to share it with you. And this will open up, even if nothing comes out in terms of money, it will open up huge opportunities for Akshay Patra to lift its pitch and image and thought leadership in the world. Okay? So this is a new initiative which we are starting. These are some of the pilots which we have identified, 7 or 8 of them. You can read them. The first 1,000 days from the time the child is in mother's womb. Okay? Very, very important. In fact, yesterday one top university's professor, husband and wife, came and met me. So this lady is just going to retire. And she is a nutritionist for the last 45 years. And she mentioned about the 1,000 days. And she said, if Akshay Patra wants to get into this space, I am there pro bono for all of you. Okay. Child nutrition, then ending hidden hunger in children, girls and mother nutrition life cycle, Anganwadi, enhanced school meal support. Like this, we are looking at different pilots. But what we may zero in on from a scaling up perspective is morning nutrition. And from the recommendation of Brisbane, what we have done is we have created a cross-functional team from kitchen, from central office, which will work along with the institutional fundraising head and her team to scale up this initiative. Okay, so that's the plan. Now let's come to the CII again, right? So I told you where we are. We may be country's largest NGO, largest not-for-profit in the world for school meal program. We want to do 1.4 billion servings by 2030, right? But we need to add one more I to our. This also, a very famous organization called the CII, Confederation of Indian Industry. But this is not the Confederation of Indian Industry, right? So this I is innovation. So my request to all the team members present here and to the team members in kitchens who are the hunger warriors, all of your hunger warriors of Akshay Patra, is to consciously develop innovation mindset. It could be finance function, learning and development, HR, fundraising, any function which you're doing. Look at it from an innovative mindset. Let me tell you, it has huge, huge impact for your own profile, because you will find, novelty. You'll find more energy and enthusiasm in experimenting something new. You may come up with 10 things, 8 will fail, and they'll clap for you. Let me tell you that. Clapping for attempting it. 2 will succeed, and we'll scale that up. Okay. So very important, because Akshay Patra believes in simplicity, and so we have defined what is innovation in Akshay Patra. We'll come to that. So innovation, my dear colleagues, is going to be the focus area going on while continuing to strengthen culture and initiatives. Okay, so that's my request to all of you. So that you see double underline under I. Okay. We are going to institutionalize innovation in Akshay Patra. So on this forum, I want to announce 2 awards: the Chairman's Trophy for Innovation, Chairman's Medal for Innovation, and the Vice Chairman's Medal for Innovation. I wish Chanchalapati Prabhu was here. He had to go for an urgent meeting, so he has excused himself, but he has promised me that in July he will come and talk to all of us. So we are institutionalizing 2 awards. This will get announced in our foundation day, and the next foundation onwards will start giving them. So you have, I think, how many months? 15 or 16 months to make a big mark on the innovation front. Okay? So let's read the definition of innovation here. Innovation at Akshay Patra is ability to transform impactful ideas into scalable solutions. Please mark these 2 words, into scalable solutions that significantly enhance our service delivery, driving measurable improvements in quality, efficiency, reach, and sustainability for the children we serve. So we'll definitely send this to all of you, definition. In any area you can do it. You don't need a big team. And let me give you one example. Many years back, when I was in the management school, I came across a case study. Colgate was struggling with sale of toothpaste. Colgate, all of us use Colgate, most of us use. I think at that time it used to be 76% market share. Now probably Ramdev Baba has given a lot of competition, it's come down. But Colgate had about 76% market share, and the sales are going down. And all bigwigs, leaders, they were all scratching their head how to increase the sales of Colgate toothpaste. So one junior clerk, he came up with an idea. And he said, if you increase the sales, so if you look at our habits, we put the paste across the size of the brush, right? So he said, if you increase it by half an mm, the circumference, the volume will go up and volumes exploded. Right? That's innovation. It fits exactly the definition of what Akshay Patra is trying to do. Okay? So like this, you can come up with very good innovative idea. It can be, you can be any function, but please make sure not only for your own function, but functions across Akshay Patra. Think out of the box. Generally, innovations happen when you take yourself out of the current reality and try to do it. Okay? So we will have a medal which will exactly look like Nobel Prize. Only Alfred Nobel's face won't be there. It will be someone much bigger than him. Srila Prabhupada's face will be there, who's the visionary stating father of Akshay Patra. Okay? So last but not the least, friends, we have traversed this 2 decades or 25 years. We have done well, a lot of awards and accolades. But this document, I request you to read regularly and internalize it and practice it. This is the one that will ensure that Akshay Patra's culture is maintained and it is strengthened. How many of you have read this document? Be honest. Right. So some of you have not read. Make it a point. You please read and internalize. This is the most important document of Akshay Patra. The most important document. Okay. So please read it and internalize it. Nobody is perfect, but at least make an attempt to internalize it. Right. With this, I would like to pause and end my talk. Thank you so much. Always a pleasure talking to you all. Thank you so much.
Thank you. you, Sridhar sir, for sharing with us your vision. But I would request you to please stay on the stage. We have an interesting segment coming up. As we continue strengthening the culture of trust, we must also continue investing in one of our greatest strengths, our people. Because when people learn, grow, and evolve, organizations do too. It's now my pleasure to request Sridhar sir to launch our very own learning and development app, LearnMe.
So, Simi and Lakshmi, please come on stage.
Yes. Nandini, you can also join
Nandini also
for
come, please come.
this inauguration. Mukesh sir, please join.
Come, Mukesh, come. Please come.
ஹலோ வந்துட்டிங்களா? நீங்கள் எட்டுக்கு அங்கேயே இருக்கட்டும். வெங்கடேஷன் அப்போ வர பிக்கப்புக்கு நீங்கள் வந்துடுங்க. இதில் அவர் சாப்பிட்டார், அவர் இப்போ சாப்பிட வந்துட்டுருக்காரு. தாமஸ் எங்க? தாமஸ் அங்கிள். ஓகே, மேலே வந்து இங்கே உள்ளே உட்காந்துக்கோங்க.
Opportunity to learn, grow, and continuously improve, both as individuals and as an organization. As we move into our next chapter, people who delivered, we recognize and celebrate remarkable achievements and extraordinary contributions. The colleagues we are going to celebrate have done more than completing years of service. They have helped build a culture where people can rely on each other. People who remind us that trust is not written in policies, it is in action repeated year after year. To take us through this special segment, I would like to invite awards team, Brinda, Shruti, Pooja and Dilip on the stage to take this chapter forward.
ஹலோ, வந்துட்டிங்களா? எங்கே இருக்கீங்க?
So now, it is the time
இங்கே செகண்ட் ஃப்ளோர் லாஸ்ட்டில் வாங்க.
important milestones in their journey.
டிஃபன் இல்லை,
Am I audible?
ஃபுல் இங்கே முன்னாடி வாங்க. முன்னாடி வந்துட்டு இங்கே லாஸ்ட் ரூம் லெஃப்ட் எடுத்துக்கோங்க. போர்டு இருக்கு பாருங்க, அக்ஷயபாத்ரா. உள்ளே வாங்க. அக்ஷயபாத்ராங்க முன்னாடி இங்கே ஃபுல் முன்னாடி வந்தீங்கன்னா இங்கே ஒரு இருக்கும் பாருங்க, ஸ்டாண்டிங்.
Now, it is the time to celebrate the people who have completed important milestones in their journey with Akshayapatra. Each of these milestones represent years of commitment, contribution, and memories built along the way. But before we begin our tenure awards, we have something very special to share. So, 20 years ago, someone made a choice to leave behind established corporate career and commit himself fully to the vision of Akshayapatra and a purpose much larger than himself. And over the years, he has helped carry this purpose forward, build strong teams, and bring together thousands of hunger warriors working towards one shared vision, that no child should be deprived of education because of hunger. And a journey of this scale is sustained not only by vision, but also by the trust built along the way. And trust, as Anjali also mentioned, is not built overnight. It is built through consistency, through commitment, and through choosing to stand by purpose year by year. So today we celebrate someone whose 20-year journey reflects exactly the same spirit. So we have a special video recorded, and the video we are about to play is a small tribute to the leadership, commitment, and service of our CEO, Mr. Sridhar.
Many congratulations for you completing 20 years with Akshay Patra Foundation. Your leadership and dedication has definitely proved the way of success for Akshay Patra. With 2.35 million achievements, and on behalf of all our employees, I wish you all very best for next 20 years. Thank you.
Hi Sridhar, congrats on amazing 20 years in Akshay Patra. I think I know you more as a friend, colleague than my boss. Pretty happy to be working along with you for a greater cause. Thank you.
Dear Sridhar, congratulations on a 20-year journey with Akshay Patra. We all look up to you for a number of things. Your organization skills, your leadership skills, the ability to have a strategy executed, your people-centric approach. But what inspires me is your ability to treat all of this with a lot of integrity and kindness. I hope and I pray that you have the best of health and ability to lead and guide this Prabhupada's mission for the next 20 years. Best wishes, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Congratulations, Mr. Sridhar, on services of more than 20 years in the service of Akshay Patra. You have been a great leader and a mentor to a lot of people like us. Wish you many more years of success and service to children as part of the great Akshay Patra team. Thank you.
Congratulations to SP sir on the completion of 20 years of service for the school children of India. You are a great leader and directed the organization into a greater heights. And we have been very successful in our performances because of your guidance. Thank you very much, sir. Please continue your guidance to the organization. Thank you.
Congratulations, SP sir, for completing 2 decades with Akshay Patra and wishing you many more years offline and online with Akshay Patra.
Heartiest congratulations to SP sir on completing 20 years in Akshay Patra. Your journey is truly inspiring all of us. Thank you.
Congratulations to you, sir. All the very best. Thank you.
Congratulations, sir. You are the inspiration and motivation for us every day. Thank you.
Sridhar is a charismatic and compassionate leader. I have learned a great deal about leadership just observing and learning from him, being a bystander. It's a privilege to work with him.
Congratulations, Sridhar, for completing 20 years with Akshay Patra. Happy for you. You are a visionary and a transformative leader. Visionary wise, change the lives of many people, and transformative side, all the positive changes what you have brought into the organization is amazing. All the best.
To say about Sridhar Venkat sir, a man with compassion and dedication towards the goals, a very wise person and easy to approach. Congratulations, sir, and I wish a very happy work anniversary.
Hi sir, congratulations on amazingly completing for 20 years. You've been a great supporter and guide for all the young people in Akshayapatra. Keep rocking.
Okay, congrats SP sir for completing 20 years in Akshayapatra Foundation. Your leadership always been inspiration for all of us. All the best.
Congratulations. Hi sir, congratulations for your 20th year work anniversary. All the very best.
Hi Shridhar sir, congratulations for completing 20 years of golden years in Akshayapatra. All the very best. Thank you.
Congratulations sir for 20 years completed in Akshayapatra.
Sir, namaskar sir. Sir, congratulations sir, 20 ವರ್ಷ ಸರ್ವಿಸ್ ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ಮಾಡಿರೋದಕ್ಕೆ ನನಗೆ ತುಂಬಾ ಖುಷಿ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಈ 20 ವರ್ಷದಲ್ಲಿ ನಾನು 13 ವರ್ಷ ನಿಮ್ಮೊಟ್ಟಿಗೆ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ನನಗೆ ತುಂಬಾ ಖುಷಿ ಇದೆ ನಿಮ್ಮೊಟ್ಟಿಗೆ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ. ನೀವೆಲ್ಲರೂ ಒಂದೇ ರೀತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಮರ್ಯಾದೆ ಕೊಡ್ತೀರಾ. ಯಾರು ಡ್ರೈವರ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಯಾವುದನ್ನು ಮೇಲೆ ಕೇಳುವ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ನೋಡಿಲ್ಲ. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ನನಗೆ ತುಂಬಾ ಖುಷಿ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ನಿಮ್ಮೊಟ್ಟಿಗೆ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ. Congratulations sir, 20 ವರ್ಷ ಸರ್ವಿಸ್ ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ಮಾಡಿರೋದು.
Heartfelt congratulations on reaching this monumental milestone. Your 2 decades of dedicated service to Akshayapatra have played an incredible role in nourishing the young minds. Over the last 20 years, your relentless hard work and visionary leadership have helped to transform the organization into one of the world's largest in India. Thank you.
Congratulations on 20 extraordinary years of leadership and commitment. Your wisdom, dedication, and integrity guide us all and inspire us all. Thank you.
Congratulations, SP sir. It's a privilege for me to work under your leadership. So SP sir actually, almost embodies the true values of Akshayapatra. He is a man of impeccable integrity and great leadership. What we have learned from last days, at least for me, it's been quite an experience. And SP sir always inspires down the line people to perform at their highest levels. And I never seen a dull moment whenever SP sir is around. Always encourages you to give 100%. SP sir, to the bottom of my heart, I would say you have been a wonderful leader. Human instinct, what you have given to the leadership, that's what inspires all of us. I think. Once again, I wish you all the best, a glorious career ahead. Thank you so much.
Hello sir, congratulations on completing 20 incredible years of leadership. Your vision, humility, and deep concern for people keeps us inspired each and every day. And what makes your leadership special is you always keep us reminded that work at Akshayapatra is not about task or target, but about serving with purpose and creating impact in the lives of children. Thank you very much for being a wonderful leader and a mentor. Wishing you loads of success and good health.
Congratulations, sir, on this incredible milestone of 2 decades. Working under your guidance has been a really inspiring experience. Your ability to deal with clarity during challenges, to remain grounded during success, and more so, a continuous push towards excellence is truly admirable. You have built a culture, a trust, and a value where people feel motivated to grow and contribute. From a finance perspective, we talk of numbers, growth, and performance. But behind every such successful number is a leadership which has created confidence, stability, and direction, and that leadership is yours. On behalf of the entire finance team and a personal note, this is a special, I would like to express a sincere gratitude for your guidance, trust, and inspiration. Congratulations once again, sir, and wishing you many more years ahead with greater achievements, happiness, and continued success. Thank you.
வணக்கம் சார். ரொம்ப நன்றி எஸ்வி சார். உங்களுக்கு அக்ஷயபாத்ரா எந்த அளவுக்கு முன்னுக்கு வந்ததுன்னா அது நீங்க தான் காரணம். இன்னும் எடுத்துட்டு போனீங்க. ரொம்ப நன்றி சார். வாழ்த்துக்கள்.
Congratulations, sir, on 23 years in service. I wish you the 20 years.
Big congratulations to you on your fabulous 20. For us, Sridhar sir is care, comfort, shelter, and love. When we are out with Sridhar sir, I think that's with all of us, we wait, when are we going out for a meeting with him? And when it's just that moment where we are out for the meeting, we learn so much. It's like the book of Akshay Patra. All our learnings, the start, what we do about Akshay Patra is good, sir, and the way we would project Akshay Patra without the word. We've learned a lot and we look forward to learning from you.
Cheers! Today, we are celebrating 20 years of service of Sridhar sir. They wish him many more successful years with Akshay Patra Foundation.
Congratulations, sir.
Video. May I request everyone in the audience to please rise and join us in giving Sridhar sir a warm and heartfelt round of applause. Sridhar sir, thank you for being in person and for reminding us that true leadership is ultimately about service.
And now, we move on to another very special part of the evening. Now, our tenure awards. Each person we recognize today has contributed to the journey of Akshay Patra through their commitment, consistency, and belief in the cause. We will begin with the 5-year tenure awards and gradually move upward, celebrating each milestone along the way. So before we present the award, may I request Simi and Mary to please join us on the stage to hand over the awards. So the first award goes to Mr. Vijay Kumar Dalpat Bhai Brahmania from Laboratory Team. As he is unable to join us today, may I request someone from the Quality or Operation Team to take the award from him now. The next award goes to Amit Kumar Pandey from The next 5-year tenure award goes to Manish Sharma from Central Accounting Team. May I request someone from the accounts team to take the award from the
May I request our Praveen Bhai Mystery from Projects Team to please join us from stage to receive the award. As he is not available in the can you come anyone from Projects Team to collect the award? Projects.
Sridhar sir, can we invite you as well on the stage to give away the awards, please?
May I request Sunil BP from Direct Market team to please join us on stage to receive the award.
Next, we will request Mr. Nagaraj Shetty from the Central Finance team, who has completed 10 years with Akshay. Uh, Now I will request him to take back. He will continue. And Aarti Kalyan Raman from the PR team, please join us for distributing the next award.
We want to do this.
Next 10-year award goes to Jaya Kumar B from Continual Youth. Now moving on to our next 10-year awardee, Ms. Bhagyashree Tagar from Central Accounting.
May I request Mr. Girish K from Central Strategic Sourcing Food to come and collect the award? As Girish is not there, I may request
Maybe we would like you to please come again and hand over the awards to the award. We would like to.
May I request Vinay G from Capex Sourcing team to collect the award?
The next year completion of 10 years at Akshay Patra Award goes to Abhijit Naik from KMP. Abhishek Purania from Central Accounting. Can I request somebody from the accounts to please take the floor? We now move on to a truly significant milestone, 15 years of commitment and contribution and services with Akshay Patra. Over the years, these individuals have witnessed the organization grow, evolve, and reach new heights, while continuing to remain an important part of its journey. So before we reveal each name, let us take a moment to look back at their story. We have a video recorded for each of them. So let's begin.
Akshaya Patra Foundation is one of the most respected organizations. I am grateful for the incredible journey of the past 15 years. Thank you everyone who supported, guided and inspired me along the way. I sincerely thank my colleagues and VKS Prabhu, Vijay Kumar for their continuous support throughout this journey. Grateful for 15 wonderful years filled with continuous learning and growth. Every challenge became a lesson. Every opportunity became a stepping stone, and every experience shaped me with who I am today. My journey with the Akshaya Patra Foundation has been deeply meaningful and spiritually enriching. Being connected with an institution inspired by the vision and teachings of A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada has given me the opportunity to contribute to a cause that combines service, compassion, and social impact. Over time, this journey has become more than just work. It has been a path of learning, purpose, and gratitude, where serving children and supporting education through nourishment feels like serving humanity itself. My journey with the Akshaya Patra Foundation has taught me many valuable lessons, both personally and professionally. One of the biggest learnings has been understanding the true meaning of selfless service. That even small efforts, when done with sincerity and compassion, can create a lasting impact in society. Another memorable experience has been witnessing the teamwork, discipline, and commitment behind the organization's large scale operations. Seeing people come together with the shared purpose of serving society has been both inspiring and motivating. For me, being associated with the Akshaya Patra Foundation means having the opportunity to serve through a mission deeply inspired by the teachings and vision of A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada. It feels meaningful to contribute to an institution rooted in compassion, service, and the belief that no child should be deprived of education because of hunger. Being part of such a beloved institution is both a privilege and a responsibility. And it inspires me to approach the work with sincerity, gratitude, and purpose.
To present the award, may I invite Anita ma'am and Chandani. Please kindly join us on the stage. May I request Ms. Beena to join us on the stage?
Completing 15 years with their
May I request next video to be displayed?
completing 15 years with the Akshaya Patra Foundation is a matter of great pride and happiness for me. This journey has given me countless memories, valuable experiences, and lifelong learning. One of the most unforgettable memories is walking inside the temple atmosphere, which gave me peace, positivity, and a strong sense of purpose. Those moments will always remain close to my heart. Along with this, I had many wonderful experiences working with dedicated team members, facing challenges together, and contributing towards feeding children and serving society. Through this journey, I learned discipline, teamwork, responsibility, patience, and compassion. The Akshaya Patra Foundation helped me grow both personally and professionally, giving me confidence and motivation to do better every day. Every moment here feels special because this is not just a workplace for me, it is my second home. The love, support, and unity I received here are truly unforgettable. A heartfelt thank you to all Akshaya Patra Hunger warriors for being part of this beautiful journey. I feel honored and proud to work alongside such inspiring people who are serving humanity with dedication and care.
May I request Sangeeta N from Bombay Marketing to receive the award.
That Akshaya Patra is not just a professional milestone. It is a journey of purpose, compassion, and impact. From serving nutritious meals to nurturing dreams, every day has been an opportunity to contribute towards the vision that no child in India shall be deprived of education because of hunger. What began in 2000 with meals for 1,500 children in Bengaluru has today grown into one of the world's largest school feeding programs, reaching millions of children across India. Being part of this incredible mission for 15 years has been deeply fulfilling and transformative. These years have taught me the true meaning of service, teamwork, resilience, and leadership. Every smile of a child, every successful initiative, every challenge overcome, and every milestone achieved has added meaning to this journey. I have witnessed how dedication, innovation, and compassion can create lasting social impact. I'm grateful to all my mentors, colleagues, partners, volunteers, and well wishers who have been part of this remarkable journey. Together, we have not only served meals, but also nourished hopes, dreams, and futures. As I reflect on these 15 enriching years, I carry forward immense pride, gratitude, and commitment to continue contributing towards building a hunger free and educated India. Here's to the journey so far, and to many more years of service, learning, and impact.
May I request Dominic Xavier from Direct Marketing team to collect the award.
Let us now move on to our next awardee and watch the video to find out who it is.
Grateful to complete 15 years with TPS. My journey started in telemarketing as a fundraiser, and today I'm proud to be serving as Deputy Manager and DM. A special thanks to Mary, Mom, and Dominic, under whose guidance and support I have grown throughout this journey. Their encouragement and mentorship have played a big role in shaping my career. Thank you to everyone who supported, guided, and believed in me over these years. Looking forward to many more milestones ahead.
May I request Varalakshmi to please join us
Years at the Akshaya Patra Foundation has been a deeply transformative journey. It was my professional milestone into a lifelong purpose. Beginning in 2011 as an assistant manager in telemarketing, my goal was simply to contribute to the mission. Over the last decade and a half, that responsibility blossomed into a privilege as I was entrusted to set up, scale, and lead critical functions across telemarketing, donor care, donor projects, and direct marketing. From driving a 150% growth in initial fundraising to revolutionizing donor care, such as drastically slashing tax certificate issuance timelines from 65 days to just 3 days, every challenge became an opportunity to build trust, integrate scalable technology, and optimize operations to match the organization's incredible momentum. My transition to direct marketing in fiscal year 2020 to 21 marked a defining chapter of exponential scale. Initially managing the South region, I was soon humbled by the opportunity to lead operations at a pan-India level. Through strategic donor acquisition, robust retention models, and deep team collaboration, we successfully expanded the fundraising portfolio from 4.5 crore rupees to an astounding 48 crore rupees pan-India, a phenomenal 960% growth. Today, as General Manager of Direct and Telemarketing Operations, I look back with immense pride, not just at the numbers, but at the resilient teams we built, the systems we strengthened, and the unwavering culture of ownership that defined my time here. This milestone is entirely a reflection of collective trust, mentorship, and teamwork. My heartfelt gratitude goes to Sridhar sir and Mr. Sanil for opening the doors to this incredible platform, and to Mr. Sandeep, Mr. Anand, Mr. Dhananjay, and Mr. Mukesh for their invaluable guidance and mentorship that shaped me as a leader. Most importantly, I am profoundly grateful to my team members and colleagues whose dedication made every milestone possible. 15 years is far more than a number. It is a collection of lifelong relationships and beautiful memories. At the heart of it all, the ultimate reward has always been the simple, profound opportunity to bring smiles to the faces of the children we serve. A mission that will continue to inspire me every single day.
May I request me to please join us on the stage to speak forward. Okay, now let's move on to our final and last 15-year awardee.
As I completed 15 wonderful years of my journey in this organization, looking back, it feels emotional and proud to see how far this journey has come. I started my career in 2011 as a telecaller. At that time, I never imagined that this small beginning would teach me so many lessons and shape my career in such a beautiful way. From handling calls and learning how to communicate with people, I slowly grew into different roles and responsibilities. My journey then moved from telecalling to becoming a team lead, where I learned leadership, patience, teamwork, and how important it is to support and motivate others. Later, I got an opportunity to work in MIS, which helped me improve my analytical and technical skills. After that, my career gave me opportunities to work in different departments, from the CMO office to DCC, and now, finally, with the IMT team. Every department gave me new experiences, new challenges, and valuable learnings. Each role helped me grow, not only professionally, but also personally. These 15 years were not always easy. There were challenges, pressure, deadlines, and moments of uncertainty. But every challenge taught me something important and made me stronger. I would like to sincerely thank all my managers, mentors, colleagues, and teams who supported and encouraged me throughout this journey. Your guidance, trust, and motivation played a big role in my growth. Most importantly, I thank the organization for believing in me and giving me opportunities to learn, evolve, and prove myself at every stage of my career. Thank you everyone for being part of my 15-year journey. Looking forward to learning, growing, and achieving many more milestones together.
May I request Tejas to please join us on the stage with us. Thank you, Sridhar sir and Development Chindani for your time.
A heartfelt congratulations to all the awardees. It was truly a pleasure celebrating the people whose journeys have become an important part of Akshay Patra's story. Thank you for continuing to carry the course of Akshay Patra forward with such commitment. Let us give all our tenure awardees one more big round of applause. And with that, we come to the end of the special segment. To continue the evening, I would like to invite Vrinda to take over. Over to you, Vrinda.
Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Welcome to the most awaited section of Town Hall 2026, the Saman Team Awards. Today we celebrate the people who go above and beyond, the problem solvers, the change makers, and the heroes behind millions of smiles. But this is not a quiet ceremony. We want loud cheers, big team spirit, and lot of applause. So get ready to celebrate our amazing winners. To give away the awards, I invite Mr. Sridhar Venkat, Ms. Anita MP, and Ms. Aarti Kalyanaraman on the stage. As we saw, okay, we request Aarti ma'am and Anita ma'am to continue. The first team award goes to Sushant Gupta, Anjali Bish, and Shilpa Bish from the corporate partnership team for leading from the front and achieving an all-highest growth of 12% year-on-year. I request Anjali. Chandrani, can you please come and join on this day? I also congratulations. The next team award goes to Divya Basavaya, Jagdish Putur, and Sachin V from the IT team for supporting each other and helping align efforts towards common goals. Congratulations. The next award goes to Vijay Kumar Brahmania, Alpesh Joshi, and Bhumi Ben Patel from the laboratories for successfully renewing the ISO 17025 NABL accreditation for 4 years. Somebody is collecting on her behalf. The next award goes to Pavan Kumar Tak, Anil Kumar Prajapati, and Nagaraj Shetty from the finance team for their outstanding collaboration, commitment, and collective effort in delivering exceptional results. The last team award goes to Thomas, Umesh Hegde, and Nagaraj L from the HR and admin team for their exceptional dedication and invaluable contribution to peak operations. Dilip to come on the stage and announce the next set of awards.
Thank you, Brinda. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Saman Excellence Awards. Today, we celebrate people whose dedication, motivation, leadership, and unwavering commitment have created meaningful impact across our organization. This award recognizes individuals whose contributions have set benchmarks for excellence. Let's celebrate our deserving recipients with a warm round of applause. May I now request Chandrani and Simi to give away the awards. I would also request Sridhar sir to come. Okay. I would request Mukesh sir, also Balaji sir to come forward. Our first awardee is Sanjeev Kumar from Capex and Society. And Sanjeev is unable to join us today. May I request a representative from the team to come and see the award. Sanjeev has consistently ensured accurate and timely MIS reporting, enabling informed decision making and transparency across procurement operations. Beyond reporting, he has been a dependable support to the procurement team, ensuring seamless coordination, timely documentation, and smooth PO release. Anyone from the team would like to come and receive the award for this? Congratulations, Sanjeev. The next awardee, Meghna Roy from Corporate Meghna has delivered exceptional growth by scaling the Amazon account from 6 lakh to 1.6 crore, demonstrating outstanding business acumen and execution. Her strategic focus on account development and upselling has unlocked significant value across the portfolio. Congratulations, Meghna. Let's keep the applause going as we go forward. The next award is for Ritika Mehrotra Chandan from Corporate Partnership again. I would like to now invite some representative from the Corporate Partnership team to receive the award. Ritika has been a strong pillar for the team, providing stability, guidance, and leadership through a period of significant transition. So, Chandrani ma'am is receiving the award on behalf of Ritika. Thank you. Congratulations, Ritika, again. The next awardee, I would request Amrita Priyadashini from the Corporate to come forward. Amrita has consistently delivered impactful donor reports, ensuring donor requirements are understood and addressed with excellence. Her commitment to quality and stakeholder satisfaction has contributed significantly to the team's success. Congratulations, Amrita. Let's give her a well-deserved applause. I would like to next call Naresh A from CMO. Naresh has been the strategic backbone of the CMO ecosystem, guiding informed decision making through robust MIS management. His ownership, reliability, and leadership qualities make him a trusted contributor to the organization. Congratulations, Naresh. Next, we have Vishwanath M from DCCT. Vishwanath organization initiated streamlining 70% of daily portal entries, significantly improving operational efficiency. His contribution exemplifies the power of technology-driven excellence. Congratulations, Vishwanath. A big round of applause for his contribution.
Congratulations and celebration when I tell everyone that
The next awardee is Pushpalata Mantri from Direct Marketing Team. I would request our representative from Direct Marketing Team to receive the award. She has successfully achieved her H2 targets by building meaningful donor relationships and converting opportunities to impact. Congratulations, Pushpalata. Thank you, Chandrani Nastini. Now, I would request Vinod sir, SV sir, and also Aarti and Maeve ma'am to come forward and give away the awards.
May I call Hari sir also to come and join on the stage. The next awardee is Asha Bish from Direct Marketing. I request anyone from Direct Marketing to collect the award. Asha achieved 100% of her H2 target while demonstrating exceptional resilience and commitment. Even during maternity leave, she remained connected with donors, reflecting extraordinary ownership and dedication. Her positive attitude and determination have made her a role model for the team. Congratulations to Asha. Now I request Chetan K from Direct Marketing team to get the award. Chetan has consistently supported the team through creativity, innovation, and outstanding execution. His campaigns have significantly enhanced awareness and donor engagement, contributing meaningfully to organizational goals. His initiative and passion continue to drive impactful results. Congratulations, Chetan. Let's hear a big round of applause for his team. Our next awardee is Shiv Prasad from Direct Marketing. Shiva successfully achieved his H2 targets while contributing significantly to donor acquisitions and engagement. His enthusiasm, proactive approach, and strong relationship building skills have strengthened the team's impact. His consistency and ownership make him a valuable contributor and an inspiration to colleagues. Congratulations, Shiva. Please join me in applauding his outstanding performance.
So the next awardee is Shrikant MR from Finance Department. Shrikant has demonstrated excellence in managing accounts across multiple locations with precision and reliability. His commitment to financial excellence has been a meaningful difference to the organization. Congratulations, Shrikant. A big round of applause for this remarkable achievement. The next awardee is Leeladhar Sharma from Finance again. I would like a representative from his team to collect the award. Leeladhar has ensured exceptional financial discipline and seamless management of project accounts. His professionalism and dedication continue to strengthen organizational excellence. Congratulations, Leeladhar. Now we have again one from Finance Department, that is Bhagyashree Tagat. Bhagyashree has ensured accuracy, transparency, and efficiency in employee reimbursement verification processes. Her meticulous approach and commitment to compliance has strengthened organizational governance. Congratulations, Bhagyashree ma'am. And this is your second award. Congratulations again.
Our next awardee is Nagaratna T from Finance team. Nagaratna has demonstrated exceptional commitment in managing the annual report and audit processes with precision. Their focus on compliance, accuracy, and timely execution has upheld the highest standards of governance. Her dedication has been instrumental in ensuring organization accountability and transparency. Congratulations, Nagrata. Let's give her a well-deserved round of applause. Thank you, Mary ma'am, Yusra, Archie, and Anita. May I call Anita ma'am and Simi ma'am to come forward, along with SP sir also. Anita ma'am also.
We are just waiting for a special guest to come forward. Okay. So we next call upon Anita ma'am, Simi ma'am. Balaji sir again. Balaji sir is giving, like, let's give a Chandrani applause. So Chandrani is telling Balaji sir, let's, probably move forward.
Our next award is from our team, Amit Kumar Pandey from HR team. Amit ji has made an outstanding contribution to industrial relations and has successful implementation of the national industry program across India. With centralizing statutory compliance and employee relations have strengthened organizations operations nationwide. His unwavering commitment and proactive approach have created a lasting impact. Congratulations, Amit. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in applauding his achievement.
The next awardee, Y. Narasimha Naidu from Information Technology team. Narasimha has consistently delivered exceptional technical solutions while ensuring reliability and operational excellence. His dedication continues to drive innovation and efficiency. Congratulations, Narasimha. Big round of applause. Now we have Sudhakar Krishnappa from Integrated Communication team. Sudhakar has demonstrated remarkable commitment and creativity in advancing Akshaya Patra's branding initiatives. His contributions continue to elevate the impact of the brand in the Akshaya Patra Foundation. Congratulations, Sudhakar. Next, we have another member from the Integrated Communication team, Abhijit Nayak. Abhijit has played a key role in driving content excellence and strengthening organizational communication. His commitment to quality continues to set new standards of excellence. Congratulations, Abhijit.
Let's give a big round of applause of this. Our next award is Netravati S from Online Marketing. She has demonstrated exceptional commitment to donor engagement, relationship building, and fundraising success. Her personalized communication and consistent follow-up have strengthened donor trust and increased conversations. Her donor-centric approach has made a significant impact on the organization's fundraising efforts. Let's give a big round of applause. Our next award is Lakshmi Narayan from Online Marketing. She has been a key contributor to fundraising success, helping achieve significant growth through digital campaigns. Strategic optimization and campaign excellence have driven donor acquisition, fundraising growth, and exceptional return of investment. This innovative approach has delivered measurable impact and industry recognition. Please put your hands together for this outstanding achievement.
Next, we have Shweta M from Operations Excellence Team. Shweta successfully conceptualized and implemented digital production workflows across multiple kitchens. Her collaborative approach and operational excellence have driven efficiency and transformation at scale. Congratulations, Shweta. A warm round of applause to her.
Please welcome our special guest, Sri Vasudeva Keshav Dasa Prabhu. We'd like to continue with the
Thank you, Anita ma'am and Tini ma'am. I would like to now invite Chandrani ma'am, Mary ma'am, and Arati. And I would request Sridhar sir and also Vasudev Prabhu to join us on stage to give away the awards. The next awardee is Satyapal Yadav from Process Excellence. I would request a representative from Process Excellence to collect the award. Satyapal successfully implemented multiple 5S and Lean Six Sigma projects across the nation, driving process improvements. Congratulations, Satyapal. The next award goes to Gaurav Chauhan from Projects Team. So I would request again a representative from Projects Team to come forward and take the award. Gaurav has demonstrated exceptional execution excellence in successfully supporting the Midanagar soft launch and related initiatives. His efforts earned donor appreciation and contributed significantly to project success. Congratulations, Gaurav.
Our next awardee is Sharan Basappa from Quality Team. Under his leadership, multiple kitchens achieved prestigious food safety and quality certifications. His focus on compliance, safety standards, and operational excellence has elevated quality benchmarks across locations. His contribution continues to strengthen a culture of food safety and excellence. Let's give him a well-deserved round of applause. And next awardee is Rakesh Dubey from Quality itself. Rakesh is not there. I will request anyone from Quality to collect the award. Rakesh has led exceptional food safety initiatives, achieving multiple ISO certifications and strengthening compliance standards. His leadership in audits and extensive training program has enhanced operational quality across kitchens. His commitment to continuous improvement has set no benchmark in food safety excellence. Thank you, Rakesh, and congratulations.
So our next awardee is Teju C from IMG. Teju independently led the batting process for AMS Revex blocking with remarkable ownership and efficiency. Her proactive leadership has significantly strengthened operational effectiveness and donor stewardship. Congratulations, Teju. A big round of applause for this exceptional contribution. She also has completed her 15 years and now getting a Samman Excellence Award. Congratulations. The last awardee for this section goes to Ravangame Sairaj from DTR. Sairaj successfully led the DTR team and exceeded expectations by generating appointments that drove strong field engagement. His commitment and performance have played a key role in advancing team success. Congratulations, Sairaj. Thank you, Sridhar. Congratulations once again to all our awardees. Their achievements remind us of what is possible through dedication and excellence. To present our next category, the Leadership Award, may I invite Brinda to the stage.
Thank you, Pooja and Dilip. At the Akshay Patra Foundation, leadership is basically the art of saying, don't worry, we'll figure it out, and somehow actually figuring it out. These are the people who survive impossible deadlines, endless calls, and still smile like they have had 8 hours of sleep. They lead with vision, patience, and occasionally muted microphones. Today, we celebrate the captains of chaos, the masters of motivation, and the legends behind the impact. Welcome to the Leadership Award. I invite Mr. Mukesh Tiwari and Mr. Balaji Evan to please come and give away the awards. The first Leadership Award goes to Vinita Ravichandran from the DCC team for leveraging technology to enhance efficiency and organizational outcomes. The next Leadership Award goes to Arukya Mary from the Direct Marketing team for leading from the front, achieving a year-on-year growth of 30% for PM and PM efforts.
Congratulations and celebration when I tell everyone that you're
The next award goes to Anil Kumar Dhaka from the finance team for his exemplary leadership, inspiring vision, and unwavering commitment to excellence.
that I was only fooling myself if you love me. But since tonight you said you wouldn't live without me, that round about me, you wouldn't stay.
The next leadership award goes to Simi Shibu from the airport admin team for visionary leadership and exceptional contribution in conceptualizing and leading Sahayor Setu in the creatures for better nutrition.
I want the world to know I'm happy as can be.
The next leadership award goes to Suresh Kumar P from the quality team for his exceptional leadership and unwavering commitment to food safety and quality excellence.
That I was only fooling myself to think you loved me. But since tonight you said you wouldn't live without me. That round about me, you wanted to stay.
Thank you and congratulations to all the winners. Now we move on to a very special set of awards, and I request Mukesh sir and Balaji sir to continue staying on the stage, and I request Mr. Sridhar Venkat and Vasudeva Prabhu to please come and join them. Trust is a funny thing, isn't it? It's giving someone an important task and not following up every 3 minutes on Teams. It's knowing that when things go wrong, someone will quietly step in and make them right. At the Akshay Patra Foundation, trust is not built in meetings and presentations. It is built in actions, consistency, and the countless moments where people simply show up for each other. And today we celebrate those rare gems, the people whose names instantly make us say, if they are handling it, we are safe. Welcome to the Vishwas Ratna Awards 2026. So the first Vishwas Ratna Award goes to Prabhakar TN from the procurement team. Congratulations, Mr. Prabhakar. The next award goes to Shrikant Elendula from the SRS. The next Vishwas Ratna Award goes to Bhagyashree Tagat from the finance team. The last Vishwas Ratna Award for the day goes to Ravi K from the Information Technology. Thank you to all the CXOs and Prabhu. I invite Anjali to come and take the stage.
Thank you, everyone. Let's give a big round of applause to all our award winners. as we reflect on these achievements, one thing's become clear. No success is achieved alone. This brings us to our next chapter, the heartbeat of a culture. A culture built not only on performance, but also on gratitude. Expressing gratitude may seem simple and a small gesture, but it goes a long, long way. A simple thank you, a heartfelt I appreciate you, a sincere you made a difference builds strongest foundation for trust. Now, let's make these words come live today. How? Right. I would request everyone to please take out your phones and scan the QR code on the screen. And send the message. You can use the screens at the back as well. And send a message of appreciation to someone who has made your journey better. Let's fill this room with live appreciation. Are we ready? Great. Let's see what's the first message comes in. Let's fill this room with gratitude and watch our appreciations come live. We have a message here from Vishwas Mujre appreciating Prabhakar. Prabhakar is the most reliable and trustworthy colleague. Can we see the smile? Where's Prabhakar? We can see this. So quick. We have another message from Murugan appreciating Sudhakar Krishnappa, well deserved. Now, please see the screen. I think it's popping so fast, but mine can't read. Another one from Neha appreciating Shrikant sir, very humble and always around to support. We have from Lakshmi S appreciating Team HR. Team, you are the source of energy, synergy, and growth. Thank you, team. Abhishek Kumar Singh to Chandrani. Thank you, Chandrani, for guiding me and trusting on me to get things done. It's faster than we imagined. Simi appreciating Rahul, you are a go-getter attitude. We have a message from Sumapal appreciating Shrikant. Thank you for trusting on me and giving this opportunity. I hope everyone is clocking in one message at least for our colleagues around. We have Arun Don Bosco appreciating Chandran, wonderful gem person. Vinod appreciating Pradeep Pai, thank you for being such a wonderful buddy all these years. Yeah, Balaji sir appreciate this message goes to Edwin, take care of us. Yes. It is a message somewhere. It is coming in. Balaji sir, please take care of all of us. Purposefully. And these messages are also beating like our heartbeats. And it's just a glimpse of how appreciation can go a long way. One simple one-line message can spread smiles. Let's continue this thoughtful activity even after we leave this room. We want to keep it open for some more time, Rahul? We'll read few more messages then. Jay, appreciated. Thank you, 2.3 million children, for trusting Akshay Patra. Where is Jay? I read somewhere for donations collected. Simi appreciating Chandrani and IMT for all the donations collected. We have Himanshu Agarwal. Thank you for all the valuable lessons, for leading the team, and for showing us how to truly walk the talk. Your guidance. It went somewhere. It was faster than I can read. Yeah, thank you. But this is again just a way to see live how our appreciation brings smiles. Now I would humbly request Sri Vasudeva Keshava Prabhu to please come on stage and share his wisdom, insights, and blessings with all of us.
Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharane Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pashyati Shudarane Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Shri Shri Radha Krishna Chandra Ki Jai Shri Shri Radha Vrindavan Chandra Ki Jai Shri Shri Nitai Gauranga Ki Jai Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. Hare Krishna everybody. Very happy to be present here today with all of you celebrating the annual day of Akshay Patra. I was thinking what message to share today with all of you. And when I came, I remembered one story. Some of you may be knowing this story, which I felt very nicely connects with the wonderful and glorious service that everyone at Akshay Patra are doing. So this is a story which talks about the glorious position of prasadam, the business that we are all in, serving prasadam, and how important it is to serve prasadam. So this story is actually from our ancient scriptures, also mentioned by Lochandas Thakur. Once, Narad Muni went to Vaikuntha Loka, and there he met Mother Lakshmi, and very attentively Narad Muni served Mother Lakshmi. So Mother Lakshmi, being pleased with Naradji's service, asked Narad Muni, I'll grant you a boon. Please ask me whatever you wish. So Naradji says, are you sure you're going to grant me whatever I ask for? And Lakshmi Devi assured yes. So Narad Muni said, I want to eat the prasadam of Lord Narayana. Please give me prasadam, because prasadam is something very special. So please grant me prasadam of Narayana. So the moment Narada said this, Lakshmi Devi, somehow her face shrinked and she started showing some worry and anxiety in her. So Narada said, why? What happened? Actually, this is also a story which talks about how prasadam finally came to this planet. Earlier, this prasadam is so special, it was not available always. So Lakshmi said, I'm worried because just very recently, my Lord Vishnu Narayana had told me that now no more distribution of my Mahaprasadam. You cannot distribute my prasadam to anyone for some reason. So I have to obey my husband. How can I give his prasadam to you? I'm sorry, I cannot do that. So Narada said, but respected mother, you told me that you will grant me whatever I ask for, and now you have to fulfill your wish. You cannot go back on your words. Lakshmi also thought, yeah, it's not right for me to go back on my words. So she didn't know, she was in great dilemma. And so then she told Narad Muni, okay, let me figure out, let me think what to do. And then she goes and meets Lord Vishnu. Vishnu was resting, Lakshmi is massaging his feet, and then time came for Narayana's lunch, and Mother Lakshmi very attentively, carefully serves Lord Narayana his lunch. But Lord Narayana, he is omniscient, he knows everything. So he could sense that Mother Lakshmi, there's a kind of a worry and anxiety in her. She is not the same wife as he would see her always. So he asks her, what happened? I'm seeing you're not very, very happy today. Some worry I can see in you. So then she said what had happened. And she promised like this, but then you said, and I have to obey your orders, so I'm confused. So Lord Vishnu is always very loving, especially it's his wife. So he says, okay, do not worry. Just to relieve you from the anxiety, I'll do like this. Today, for one day, I will cancel the restriction that I had made on my prasadam. So, but there is one thing that you must remember. You should take away my prasadam plate and you can give it to Narada, but you should take it when I'm not looking at it. Very deftly you should remove my plate. So Mother Lakshmi said, okay, and then Vishnu was eating, and then when he was not looking, Mother Lakshmi removed the plate and she got the Mahaprasadam, and she was very happy. And very pleasingly, she was relieved, she gave it to Naradji. Take your prasadam, I finally got it. Vishnu was very merciful and he lifted the restriction, and so here is it. Now, what happens? Narada, after eating that, after honoring the Mahaprasadam, is a kind of ecstasy that came inside him, a kind of divine happiness that came in him. Now, what does Narada do always? Narayana, Narayana, he's chanting. Now, when he had the Mahaprasadam of the Lord, he became so ecstatic that along with chanting, he started dancing also. And he started running from one place to another place in ecstasy. Just like when you're in ecstasy, you lose yourself. Will be generally dancing means that people go and they dance so that they can relieve themselves and they are in ecstasy. So he was in ecstasy, going from here, there, from one planet to another planet, all over the universe. He was running and he was in so much of ecstasy, filled with happiness, chanting and dancing. And finally, in the state of ecstasy, he reached Mount Kailasha. There he saw Lord Shiva, saw him. He actually could not see Lord Shiva, could not recognize because he was in a state of ecstasy. And then Lord Shiva tried to, somehow pacify him and cool him down, and after a long time, and then Lord Shiva told Narada, I know that you always sing and chant and dance, and you're always in ecstasy, but I've never seen this kind of an ecstasy in you. What happened? What is so special today? So Narada says, oh, this is a very special ecstasy because today I have tasted Lord's Mahaprasadam, Lord's Prasadam. Oh, is that so? So that is so prasadam is so special that this is the kind of ecstasy it can bring in you. Can you please give me some prasadam? Shiva is asking Narada. Now when Narada received the prasadam in a state of ecstasy, he ate it all. He had not kept anything, and it was very tasty also, obviously Lord's prasadam. So then Narada felt very sorry in front of Shiva. He had to say no, he had no prasadam left with him. Shiva says, no, you have to give me some prasadam. Even a morsel of prasadam, a grain of prasadam is sufficient. I don't need lot, just a little bit. So grain of prasadam, Narada was thinking. And as he was thinking, he observed, when you eat, some grains may get stuck on your nails. So there was a grain of prasadam that was stuck on the fingernail of Narada, only a grain, and he had to carefully take it out and give it to Shiva. So what he did, he said, Shiva, okay, you want the morsel? Morsel is there. And he inserted his finger into Lord Shiva's mouth so that he gets it. And then Lord Shiva, when he got that morsel of prasadam, Shiva went into ecstasy. It's actually a real story, mentioned in multiple Puranas. This shows how valuable even a grain of prasadam is. That Lord Shiva, such an exalted personality, he also went into ecstasy. And Lord Shiva's ecstasy was even more than Narada's ecstasy. And in great ecstasy, he started dancing. And you know what is Lord Shiva's dance called? Tandava. And that is a special Tandava which he performs at the time of dissolution, destruction. But Lord Shiva went in so much ecstasy that his dance, which was actually a dance of ecstasy, magnified so much that it appeared that he was performing the Tandava, the dance of destruction. And the universe, all the planet and the universe, they started shaking. That was the kind of dance ecstasy that he got. And then all the everybody became worried that what's going to happen. This looks like, why is Lord Shiva performing this dance out of time? And so they all went, all the Devatas went and requested Mother Lakshmi, please do something. And, we don't know what's happening. And then Parvati. And Parvati Devi came, and then in front of her, Lord Shiva got pacified, and then she came to know. Lord Shiva said, I'm feeling so ecstasy because I've tasted a morsel of prasadam of Lord Vishnu. So then Mother Parvati said, oh really? This is what Mahaprasadam can do. Swami, can you please give me some Mahaprasadam? Now there was nothing left. Prasadam was over. So Lord Shiva says, I'm sorry, even Narada had just a morsel and that's what he gave me. And that's what I ate, so I have nothing left. Now Mother Parvati became very angry. And in that anger, Shiva's happiness, the whole universe was shaking. Parvati's anger, the universe, all the planets from the bottom planetary system, they all started to burn. Because no ordinary person is getting angry. Mother Parvati is getting angry that she did not get Mahaprasadam. And all the Devatas started worrying, and then they didn't know what to do. Then all the Devatas, or there was no one who could appease Mother Parvati, they all went to Lord Vishnu himself. And then said, Lord Vishnu, please do something. There is no Mahaprasadam for Mother Parvati, and so you have to find a solution. And then Lord Vishnu, he comes down personally, meets Mother Parvati, and then assures Mother Parvati that there will be Mahaprasadam for her, and there will be sufficient Mahaprasadam that she will get. And she should be pacified now and take away her wrath, her anger. And then Mother Parvati says to Lord Shiva, to Lord Vishnu, I will not be happy by just having Mahaprasadam for myself. I want, my Lord Vishnu, that you make Mahaprasadam available for everyone on this planet Earth. And not just every living entity, every human being, not just every human being, but even for the dogs and the lowest of creatures should be, for them also Mahaprasadam should be available. And then Lord Vishnu says, yes, Tathastu, as you said, so will it happen. And he said, and that's how the Lord descended on this planet Earth as Jagannath, Baldev, Subhadra, and he said, in that form, there will be sufficient prasadam that will be available for everyone. And he gave Mother Parvati a very special position. He said that after I have prasadam, because somehow she couldn't get prasadam, after I have prasadam, my prasadam will be distributed to you first. And then the prasadam after you have eaten will be distributed to everyone. And there will be sufficient prasadam for everyone. Many of you would have been to Jagannath Puri, and you would have seen that there's a place there called Anand Bazaar where enough prasadam is available. Lord Jagannath is offered many times, bhog, chappan bhog, and many times during the day. And any time you go to that place, prasadam is always available. And in a very nice, intimate, loving exchange, Lord Vishnu tells Mother Parvati, your temple will be just beside my temple. Because prasadam but because Lord Shiva failed to give you prasadam, Lord Shiva's temple will be outside my temple, outside my court. It's a loving, intimate pastime. And it is something like that today is what you see. So it's a very authentic pastime. So here we see that Lord Krishna, just see the position of prasadam, that it can bring so much of ecstasy in you, so much of happiness in you, that you will not be able to control yourself. So this is the position of prasadam. Prasadam actually means the mercy of the Lord. And this mercy, when it comes in the form of, the mercy can come in any form. So our mercy in the Akshay Patra that we are in, we are serving, so much mercy. And if you see, Lord Vishnu also said that this prasadam will not, anyone who comes to Jagannath Puri or anyone, in this place will not be deprived of prasadam. In fact, this prasadam of the Lord is so special. It is said in the scripture that the prasadam, even if it is taken, especially the Jagannath prasadam, even if it is taken from the mouth of a dog, the prasadam is liberating and it is completely pure. You see the value of prasadam? And actually, the prasadam that we serve in our Akshay Patra is nothing but the prasadam of Jagannath Baldev Subhadra. Not just in the ISKCON Bangalore Akshay Patra, but all our Akshay Patra temples, if you see, the Jagannath, Baldev, Subhadra, either the deities are there, or the photographs are there, and the prasadam is offered to them, and then it is distributed. So, prasade sarva dukkhanam hanir asyopajayate. In the Bhagavad Gita, Lord Krishna is telling that when anyone takes prasadam, sarva dukkhanam hane asyopajayate, all our difficulties, all our dukkhas, everything will be vanquished simply by receiving the Lord's mercy. And this is the best way in which we can receive mercy. And I remember, when devotees join the temple, we all have joined the temple full time. In the first meeting, we meet like this. All the devotees are seated like this, and all the devotees who have joined the temple, they come and they introduce themselves. And we ask them one question. What is that one thing that made you join the temple? And different devotees gave different answers. But one of the most sought after, one of the answers that many of them give is that I was attracted to the temple by the wonderful, tasty prasadam that we got in the temple. And I was just remembering, you remember, Sheila, that there was that children wait for the blue bus, right? They're anxiously waiting by.
Can you open the lid to see what is there?
Yeah. So children anxiously wait for the blue bus. I'll tell you my story. I was in second year in my college when I got in touch with ISKCON. This was in Warangal. And so I used to have food in the mess. And then when I came in touch with the temple, and I started going, and the prasadam in the temple, I was very attracted to. It was very nice, very tasty, and obviously not just nice and tasty because it was very special because it was Krishna prasadam. It's not ordinary thing. Anything that is touched by Lord Krishna gets transformed in its quality. Just like Prabhupada said, you touch food by a diseased person, you contact the disease. You touch food tasted by Krishna, you contact Krishna praying, Krishna love. So it was very special. Now I had a problem with this prasadam. The prasadam in the temple, even now many temples, many of the ISKCON temples have prasadam, not most of the temple, morning and evening. So there's a 10 a.m. prasadam and a 5 p.m. prasadam. My college would be from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. And I would take 1 hour to go to the temple. From the college, I had to walk out of the campus. It was a long walk, then auto and this and that, and then it would take, by 6 o'clock only I would reach. So what happened? So now gradually as I became close to the temple president was, very nice. He would keep a plate of prasadam for me. But then what was happening, because I was getting late, so 5:45, 6 I would reach, and 5 to 5:30 prasadam is over. So I would not get prasadam. I was, once in a while only I would really rush. I'll be in anxiety and I'll rush and sometimes I would get, sometimes I would not get. Then suddenly what happened, the temple president saw me coming sharp at 5 o'clock. Because that was the time the prasadam would start. And I wanted to get hot prasadam. And I knew that if I'm there with them, I don't have to rush and hurry and miss sometimes. I'll get hot prasadam. So he said, Hare, Vasudev is coming at 5. So then after seeing me a few days, he said, Vasudev, your college is till 5 o'clock. You're supposed to come to the temple by 5:45, 6. How come you are in the temple at 5 o'clock itself? So then I told him, Prabhuji, I'm bunking my last period just for the prasadam. I was actually doing it. 4 to 5 I wouldn't attend. Some days, not all days, some days. And then my temple president, so this was something that he told me, it stayed with me forever. He says, no, you must attend to your classes, to your studies. You are doing it, this is an important course. And we will keep a plate of prasadam for you, and you come back from your college and the prasadam will be available for you. And then I remember I was connecting this to the blue bus, just like children are anxiously waiting for the prasadam to come, when the time is there. So I remember 5 o'clock I would finish my college, and all the way that I'm going to the temple, it take me 1 hour. I was meditating on the Krishna Prasadam that I would receive in the temple 1 hour from now. Just like the children here meditate. So actually it's a wonderful service. Sridhar was telling me last Sunday we were together, and Mukesh was also telling me that you all are serving 2.35 million, which you want to make it 3 million by 2030, and not just 3 million lunch, but also add 3 million breakfast. That's a great service and a wonderful determination, and it's my prayers to Lord Krishna, to Jagannath, that they infuse in you the spiritual strength, the energy, the determination to make it happen. And I'm sure Krishna, God willing, it's a wonderful team. Sridhar was telling me when I was sitting with him that the strength of Dakshipata is in its people, and especially this central office. He was telling me that the whole team here, about 350, is an excellent team, is what he told me. And I told him, yes, this shows up, and because how many years now that you received this great place to work? 10 years. I think this is a record by itself. So congratulations, and all our prayers. Actually, so you are doing a wonderful service, serving prasadam, and so much prasadam serving to everyone. The tagline is "No child shall go hungry." So it's a wonderful tagline, and this is the best service that we can do, and this is the greatest dharma that you are doing. Samsiddhir swanushchitasya dharmasya samsiddhir haritoshana. Which is the highest dharma as per the Bhagavata? Swanushchitasya dharmasya samsiddhir. Dharmasya samsiddhi, the highest dharma. Siddhi, samsiddhi means the highest. Dharma is haritoshana, that which pleases Lord Hari. And Lord Hari is pleased the most by distributing his prasadam, and that is what we are all engaged in. I will just end with one last note. In the Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says, when we make prasadam, there is one very special ingredient. What is that very special ingredient when you prepare prasadam? With love. Patram, pushpam, phalam, toyam, yome, bhaktya, prayachyati, and then Krishna eats. So to develop that love for Krishna, one very important thing that we must all do is we must chant Hare Krishna every day. So this chanting of Hare Krishna cleanses our heart, purifies our heart, and our love for Krishna develops, and then we become qualified to receive the Lord's mercy. So actually prasadam is so valuable. You are distributing so much prasadam. I request everyone, even in the house that you are, in your houses, you must offer with love food to Krishna. It may be appearing like it's such a simple thing, isn't it? Whatever you cook, you offer to Lord in the house. It's so simple, doesn't require extra time, doesn't require extra preparation, doesn't require anything extra. But just see the value of Mahaprasadam, and just see the amount of the purity that it will bring in you. So you will be, your consciousness will be lifted just by eating this Mahaprasadam. So you have a wonderful opportunity to honor this Mahaprasadam every day in your house, all the times that you're cooking. Even if you're not cooking, you're offering a fruit or milk or whatever, pray to Krishna out of love, chant Hare Krishna one round, and then you see your offerings will be loved by Krishna, and that prasadam which you have every day. Imagine, one time Mahaprasadam, Narad ate, he went into ecstasy. One morsel of Mahaprasadam that Shiva ate, he went into ecstasy. Imagine the amount of purification and ecstasy it can bring in us if we eat Mahaprasadam all 3 times a day, every day. Isn't this so wonderful? So, thank you once again, and my prayers for the entire team at Akshay Patra. Congratulations to Sridhar, you have completed 20 years. Leading Akshay Patra very, very well, and along with with him. All of you have been doing excellently. So congratulations. Thank you once again. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Prabhu, for sharing your wisdom with us and inspiring us as always. And we are truly blessed to receive Prasad every celebration. With this, we enter our next segment to celebrate the spirit of music. I would request Pooja on stage for her soulful performance.
सबके स्वामी अंतर्यामी पूर्ण कीजिएगा देवकी नंदन तुमको बंधन रखते सबकी लाल सबके स्वामी अंतर्यामी पूर्ण कीजिएगा मन मंदिर में सजे बिहारी मनमोहन देव प्यारी मन मंदिर में सजे बिहारी मनमोहन मेरी तबीयत प्यारी बंसी बजैया प्यास रचैया तारन हार मेरे तुम ही की मैया तुमसे बड़ा क्या फूल कन्हैया कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेवा श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेवा देवकी नंदन तुमको बंधन रखते सबकी लाल सबके स्वामी अंतर्यामी पूर्ण कीजिएगा लीला अपरंपार तेरी सुमन चूर कहावे हम सागर से सच्ची गैया तू पार लगावे लीला अपरंपार तेरी सुमन चूर कहावे हम सागर से सच्ची गैया तू पार लगावे भक्तों के सहारा तू बांसुरी माला बंदिया के बंसिया ओ नंद के लाला तेरे भक्ति में नाचे सब नाचा गैया श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेवा हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेवा देवकी नंदन तुमको बंधन रखते सबकी लाल सबके स्वामी अंतर्यामी पूर्ण कीजिएगा देवकी नंदन तुमको बंधन रखते सबकी लाल सबके स्वामी अंतर्यामी पूर्ण कीजिएगा हरे राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे
हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव।
This is so beautiful out of world. Next, we would like to invite our very own Lasya on the stage. Please welcome her with a big round of
Madhava Mama Deva Krishna Yadava Krishna Yadukula Krishna Madhava Mama Deva Krishna Yadava Krishna Yadukula Krishna Madhava Mama Deva Sadhu Janadhara Sarvabhauma Sadhu Janadhara Sarvabhauma Madhava Mamadeva Krishna Madhava Mamadeva Krishna Yadava Krishna Yadukula Krishna Madhava Mamadeva Ambujalochana Kambushubhagriva Bimbadhara Chandra Bimbalana Ambujalochana Kambushubhagriva Bimbadhara Chandra Bimbalana Champayana Saga Lagna Sumopika Champayana Saga Lagna Sumopika Sharada Chandra Janita Madana Krishna Madhava Mamadeva Krishna Yadava Krishna Yadukula Krishna Madhava Mamadeva Indiraya Saha Sundara Krishna Purandhara Divanya Padakamala Indiraya Saha Sundara Krishna Purandhara Divanya Padakamala Nandanandana Yogi Varya Dhurandhara Nandanandana Yogi Varya Dhurandhara Narayana Tirthamati Vihara Krishna Madhava Mamadeva Krishna Yadava Krishna Yadukula Krishna Madhava Mamadeva
As we now move to our next chapter, the future we build, we turn our attention from celebrating our journey to shaping what comes next. How do we continue to grow, innovate, There are many questions, right? To know, please direct your attention to the screen now. We have few major highlights and future plans shared by our leaders from all the departments. And don't worry, these infographics will be shared with all of us after the town hall. Now, if you have any questions, any thoughts, any perspective, we would request our leadership to be on stage and be open for a question answer round and an interaction. So I request Sridhar sir, Balaji sir, Mukesh sir, Vinod sir, Chandrani, and Hari sir to please be on stage.
Hari, on the stage.
Hare Krishna sir. So today you mentioned one of the initiatives from Richpan, where we are moving towards lab and factory model. So I wanted to know what more is there in that lab setup, which we are trying to monitor, do experiment on, and if I'm thinking, is it we are trying to measure what are the impacts on child's health overall over the span of time, what is the impact in the family overall, and many other factors. Is it so?
So, thank you, Himanshu, for this question. This lab and factory model, the concept behind this is people who are giving you money today, the near term, they will start asking for impact for whatever you are doing. As of now, we have anecdotal evidence, right? We say that this child has become a doctor, engineer, army person, like that, right? So we are first going to create a monitoring and evaluation link within Akshaya. So we have been feeding children, right? So now let's say from now on we start feeding breakfast to a new place. How this nutrition, what we are giving, is going to impact the child, and it can even impact the society around, or it can impact the location as such. In fact, I met a professor at the New York Stern School many years back. he was telling if you give nutrition, the GDP of the location will change. So these things are possible to measure. So that is one. Second is longitudinal studies we are going to do. So you measure the child's development for 10 years. Okay? So we have done some work in the Indian Institute of Science, but now we are really serious. And we are institutionally a division called Monitoring and Evaluation within Akshaya. This is going to aid institutional fundraising. So a lot of details will come out. As of now, we are at a conceptual stage, and I'm happy you asked this question. Thank you. Rahul is giving some signs from there.
Sir, I'm interacting with my voice.
Oh, okay. I thought you were moderating a question from there.
No, sir.
This seems to be really a great place to work. No questions.
Also, because the Q&A box is removed. Yeah, that is people go to
Good morning, all. Good morning, leaders. My question is to Chitrani. First of all, congratulations for being there. And as a fundraiser, in past 2 years with Akshaya Patra and so many new joinees who have joined the team, my question is to you, when we all look up to you to be a good fundraiser and want to be someone like you, what would be that one tip you would like to give us that will help us to not be like you, but maybe to grow like you as you are, or to contribute to the organization in a way?
Must definitely beyond. That's what is required. I don't know. I've not given it thought, but I think one bit which I have always been doing it past 10 years. See, as a fundraiser or someone who's chasing target, there are good days and there are bad days. And in our life, there are more bad days than good days, because good days happens, you celebrate and immediately you get into business as usual, and then the bad days also happen much more. But as long as we do two things, at least I myself follow, is celebrate the good days and the bad days both, right? And find out what was it which was missing in that bad day, which made it a bad day. And that helps for us to look at it again, go back and look at it the next day. Many of you know when we discuss about any donors who have said no, that becomes the biggest challenge. How dare they say no? And we go back to that. But personally, for me, I have one more thing that I've really looked at is whenever you feel low, personally, right? It can be for various reasons. Go back and have a good sleep. Gulp it down everything, come back fresh. And at Akshaya Patra, what we always get is that the punching bag, the safe place, the safe space for a punching bag. Come out, talk, get it out, and get started the next day. That really helps. I know some of my colleagues will be like, this is the one who's like, bas ho gaya, nahi hota. But that bas ho gaya should be, how do I start fresh next day? And that's been the only thing that, I think has been happening. And today I'm
I want to add, Priyanka, to what Chandrani said. Can I?
Sure.
I have observed her, okay? So one thing, probably she would have told you guys, but let me reiterate for all the audience. Chandrani joined us as an individual fundraiser, right? I think you're Greenpeace, no? Greenpeace, right? Greenpeace, yeah. It's an individual fundraising. 10 years back or so. So she got interviewed in a cabin by, I think, the then CMO, right? And today she sits in the same cabin. Is not giving up. I've seen her going through ups and downs, but she has not given up. I think that perseverance, I read a quote some time back, perseverance and patience is far more important than skill.
Yes.
So I think that is what I've seen in Chandrani.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
This question to Balaji sir.
Josh got the question, is answered.
Before you ask the question, is it a question given by Mukesh or is
Sir, it was now committed that previous town hall. The payments are going to be on track and it will be paid within 30 days to 45 days. But even after 16 months, it is not sorted out. And now we are going to take the breakfast as well. How the working capital is going to be arranged and how we are going to work on that side.
So on the payment side, two things we have done. You can say. Do you have any other further questions? I think what we have dispersed, I think Sridhar said 1,032 crores, we have got the money. We have also paid 1,032 crores. So in net, we have done, when I say we as a finance, we have done 2,000 crores of transactions. Okay. Out of which, if I take a position today, I don't want to really do a comparison because this is not like a 2014 Modi comparison with the previous government, because I am the same person across, so I can't do that. So the point here, what we have improved or developed is, I can safely assure that the noise levels of non-payments are significantly reduced. That's not because the funds are available. That's because there is a team working back end to make the funds available. Okay. Two things we are very clear in terms of priority. I think I'm sure a lot of people in kitchens also will be watching this. It will be helpful for them. We have completely prioritized the vendors. The first priority, all the food payments. Second priority, all the contract labor. Third priority, fuel. So when I say 1, 2, 3, the priority is number one. It's just the sub priorities to ensure that the operations do well. Anything beyond that, it's depend on the funds available. And having said that, the only point when you asked about a morning nutrition and how we are doing it, first year of pilot, we didn't have any donations. We have spent 8 crores in the pilot, first year. So no additional money. Second year, we have increased the morning nutrition, but we have spent nearly 12 crores additional internal funds. The only point here is the clarity what between at least me, Sridhar and Mukesh we have is how much could be the risk funding we can do. There is a top, there is a capping, and that's a guideline with which because most of these things we should understand that even the donors require a proof of concept. Unless the donors see the delivery, what we have done earlier, it's not going to be collected. It's not possible to do it, and it's not fair to ask the donors as well. And therefore, I think as a common leadership, we have decided, agreed upon, saying what's the limits within which we can invest as a seed. And this is the position we have taken for most of the new products, new cases, new locations, new projects. Because very rarely the money comes first and we do the project. Most of the times we put the money first and then the money comes. Right? So this is the position. I don't know, it's a very 30,000 feet level discussion, but I can take you for a presentation for 1 hour on this, on the working capital management. And I will honestly welcome everyone or anyone who wants to be a part of this group, who wants to manage the working capital. I'm more than happy to accommodate in my team.
Thank you, Balaji. One more point, just to add to what Balaji mentioned. It's a commendable job by finance and HR that none of us miss to get our salary on the first of every month. When you all remember your basic salary on first of every month, either it's first or before first. Right? So the kind of pressure all of them go through is not easy. You should give a big hand to finance and HR for conversion to ensure that the outcome is there.
Hello, Sridhar sir. Congratulations for completing 20 years in Akshay Patra. Your journey has been an inspiration for all of us. This is not a question, but I would like to take an opportunity to know your personal side of the story, how it has been for 20 years, the challenges that you might have faced, or what kept you motivated. Because we have a lot of new generation also joining Akshay Patra. So what message would you like to give all of us?
How much time will you give me to do this? Anyway. So thank you for asking this question. See, personally, I, being an engineer and a management student, typically you have an ambition of becoming a CEO, right? I wanted to become a CEO by the age of 40. God was very kind to me that I got an opportunity much before. But that's when Madhu Pandit Prabhu, he asked me a calling question. He said, he knew me, we know as a family as well. I used to volunteer on and off the temple and missionaries. So he called his cabin and he said that, hey, why are you building empires for others? Build for his children. So that was like a moment of calling for me. And I never imagined that a call like that I will take within a fraction of a minute. And I said yes to him. And this is my 21st year. Let me tell you, not a single day has been boring. Okay? Not a single day has been boring. Because, since we do God's work, okay, we are all doing God's work, whichever religion one may follow, we do God's work. And God is ocean of happiness. Okay? So when you do His work, you get a bit of it, right? And you are connected to the ocean of happiness. So each one of us, when we do sincerely our job, okay, with good attitude, sincerely, you permanently tap into the ocean of happiness. So my life has been blissful in Akshay Patra. And all of you are very, very blissful. I think we have a phenomenal team. Lastly, Meghna, let me also tell you, I request, our average age of this office is 30. My request to each one of you is try to find purpose in life. Because purpose and happiness are very closely linked. People who find purpose are generally very happy. So if someone has not found a purpose, my request is please find purpose. It could be serving children, it could be transforming lives of children in need, whomsoever, but find purpose. Because all of us are looking for happiness, right? So if you find purpose, you'll be happy. And take time, reflect, and find purpose. By getting this job, I found purpose of my life. What MPP once told me is called the existential purpose of life. Why do you exist? Is actually to serve. If you closely observe, we are always serving. So now someone else may have a different purpose, but very important to find purpose. Once you find the purpose, you get the charge. And then you go after it. Take your time. Take your time to find purpose. Take your time to find values, your values. But once you find that, do not compromise. Suppose you say integrity and ethics, honesty is my value, just don't compromise. In fact, a week back, in our Narayanamurthy, not week, first June, Narayanamurthy was there at the Siddhalagata kitchen. He's close to 81, 82. So we are sharing with him that we don't pay a penny as bribe. We are a zero-debt organization. So he told something very interesting. He said, first time when we cross our value system is where we have to be very careful. Once you refine yourself there, then you can build on it. So take time to find your value system. Once you find it, do not compromise, come what may. And lastly, let me tell you, we don't want a productive organization. We don't want an efficient organization. We don't want an effective organization. Does it look like a CEO speaking? We don't want, I'm telling you. We want a happy organization. Because when you have people who are happy, they'll be more efficient, they'll be more effective, they'll be more transformative than organizations which use hunter, put the gun on the head of employees. Okay? So we want people to find purpose and thereby find happiness. So we want to create a happy organization, and all of us are already doing it. I see that in our teams. You know, in Hindi में चहल पहल लगता है अपने central office में. अच्छा लगता है आने को, right? You find joy in coming to our office, and that's what is very, very important. Hope I answered your question.
Thank you, thank you.
Hari has been asking questions to everyone. Who wants to ask one question to Hari? Yeah, I understand.
No, another way of saying is why worry when we have
Sir, last thing, I just want to say one thing. Last town hall, I was in a. I want to ask a question to Wallace about finance team thing, but I want to say thank you to finance team. The transformation, the synergy which we able to build with Reena ma'am, Sangeeta, Pavitra, Maheshana, Anida ma'am, and we had a worry that Andaman, the piece was that Andaman will be leaving Akshay Patra. But me and Smina went to captain, like, ma'am, please, you have to be with us. And the synergy what we able to build, the payments which they able to happen. Sometimes delay is happening. I will not disagree that delays are not happening. But if you go to tell them, they are fully supporting and they are working tirelessly. I know because they work in the midnight. They work. So I literally I am in day connect with them. And I want to thank you. The invoice processing team, we have a lot of rights of the questions, but I know why the question is coming. So now I refill the answers and give it to them so the no question is asked. So thank you so much for all the support finance team will do. Thank you.
I also heard the kind of support finance, especially Anita is giving for our fundraising team. Okay, so thank you, Anita, for what you do.
Sir, first of all, thanks to Mukesh sir for making lunch more attractive. One request,
He is not deciding the menu. Okay, don't give the credit. Don't give the credit where it doesn't belong.
but anyway, one request, let Santosa be in set.
Vinay, lot of difficulties we change the memo. So please don't us. Like you put more requests.
No, only 7% will be said. I think one of the major questions from more than 8,000 employees, energy crisis and the Prime Minister has also called for. Is there any thought of rethinking or reintroducing work from home?
Just 1 second. I'll come back to maybe 3 weeks before the energy prices have crashed from 100 rupees per barrel to below 90. So we don't have to worry at the moment.
For Sylvia, for Balaji, for Anita, for Aki, no work now. They were very nearby. But we were seeing all the permutations and combinations about how the entire situation of the global economy is heading towards. More importantly for India as such, we have developed a plan and we have reached out to all the customers and operation managers along with my all the functional heads to see that what would be the business continuity plan if something untoward something goes wrong. So far, so good. We do not see any kind of risk as such. But if there is something, we will trigger as and when it is needed.
No, Mukesh, his question is not about our serving or feeding. His question about is what from us.
Are you asking from HR or are you asking from operation guy?
HR.
I have answered you in HR way. We are seeing all the options. I do not see any organizations which has triggered work from home at this point in time. And we, if you see it as an organization, we are very operational centered. And if the operation people start working from home, 2.35 million kids, I think that will jeopardize what we are going to see. So we will definitely look into it as and when the situation arises. But so far, so good. And it is right now as an status quo.
When I just to add to what Mukesh said, as I'm just summarizing it. If there is a situation in future which warrants work from home, right? Akshay will be open. Am I right, Mukesh? Yeah? They are very democratic organization.
The reason why I'm not promising anything at this point in time, because by the chance if I promise and if I do not adhere, you guys will jump on me and say that. So we will look into it. Definitely we will consider that.
So my open is looking into it only.
So thank you, leaders, for these candid conversations. And I guess there are no more questions. As we move into our next chapter, celebrating the spirit of togetherness, let's take a moment to celebrate the vibrant culture that makes Akshay Patra so special. Please join me in welcoming Asha and team on the stage for a special dance performance done by TCC team.
It's you. Take it. The practice. In parking zone.
Thank you, Team PCC, for sharing your wonderful energy with all of us now. With this, we would like to continue the celebration and would like to invite Suprita on stage. No words can express the magic you just created. As we arrive at our final chapter, our commitment, let's take a moment to reflect on the journey we have shared today. Trust is not built in extraordinary moments. It is built in ordinary moments repeated consistently. Now I invite each one of you to please take out your phone. Get the flashlights on, and if you could also stand up wherever you are. As we look around, there would be hundreds of lights. Individually, each light shines on its own, but together they brighten the entire room. And this is how trust works. With our lights held high, let us take a pledge together. I request everyone to please repeat after me. Today, I pledge, I will build trust, through my words, strengthen it, through my actions, and nurture it, through collaboration. Let us now give ourselves a big round of applause for showing up as hunger warriors every single day. Please be seated. And we can switch off the flashlights as well. Before we conclude, let us take a moment to thank everyone who made today's town hall a rememberable one. Our sincere gratitude to Sri Vasudeva Prabhu for his presence, wisdom, and blessings. To our leadership, a big thank you for giving us a vision, guidance, and continued inspiration. A big thank you to Rahul, Geeta, team, admin team, finance team, procurement team, AV and backend team, our caretakers, all the performers, presenters, award winners, volunteers, and support team. Thank you for making today's celebration rememberable. As we leave today, let us remember trust is not built in what we say. It is built by what we do every day, every action, every meal. Thank you, and this is the reason we exist. Bye and have a good day. Much awaited lunch is also ready.